You will never succeed. Not because you are not smart enough. Not because you do not work hard enough. Not because the world is against you or the system is rigged or luck never finds your door. You will never succeed because you have not fixed the one thing that matters more than talent, more than effort, more than opportunity. Your thinking, not your positive thinking, not your affirmations, not the motivational quotes you save to a folder and never read again. Your deep, unconscious default thinking, the thoughts you do not know you are thinking, the beliefs you do not know you hold, the assumptions that run beneath your awareness like the foundation of a house you never inspected. And the foundation is cracked. Pattern interrupt. You are not failing because of what you are doing. You are failing because of what you believe about yourself while you're doing it. Let me show you the crack. You want success. You say you want success. You wake up and scroll through other people's success. You watch videos about success. You read books about success. You follow gurus who promise the secret to success. But somewhere beneath your conscious wanting, there is a voice, a quiet, ancient, familiar voice, and is saying something different. You do not deserve it. You will lose it if you get it. People like you do not get that. It is too late. You are too old, too young, too poor, too damaged. You already tried and failed. Remember what happened last time. This voice is not the enemy. This voice is the program. Installed before you could speak. Reinforced by every disappointment, every rejection, every time you reached for something and came back empty. The program does not want to protect you from failure. It wants to protect you from hope. Because hope is dangerous. Hope makes you vulnerable. Hope opens the door to disappointment. And the program would rather you never try than try and fail. But the program is not you. It is a ghost, a recording, a relic of a version of you that no longer exists. And as long as you let it run, you will never succeed. Here is what Napoleon Hill understood that almost no one teaches. The first step toward any achievement is not action. It is desire, not a passing wish. A burning, obsessive, all-consuming desire. The kind that keeps you awake at night and pulls you out of bed before dawn. But desire cannot exist in the same space as the program. The program kills desire. It smothers it with doubt. It drowns it in fear. It convinces you that wanting is dangerous and that safety is found in smallness. So you stay small. You set goals you know you can reach. You pursue dreams that do not scare you. You live a life that fits inside the program's narrow boundaries. And you call this practical. You call this realistic. You call this being responsible. But responsibility is not the same as fear dressed in sensible shoes. Pattern interrupt. Your caution is not wisdom. It is cowardice wearing a tie. The second thing Hill understood was that desire must be translated into definiteness. A clear, specific, burning picture of exactly what you want. Not a vague hope. A blueprint. But you cannot hold a clear picture of success if your mental screen is playing a different movie. The movie of your past failures. The movie of your imagined inadequacy. The movie of what other people will think. These are not reality. They are reruns. And you have been watching them for so long you forgot you could change the channel. You can change the channel. Not by pretending the old movies do not exist. By recognizing that they are not the only option. By reaching for the remote that has been in your hand the whole time. The remote is your attention. Where you place it, your mind follows. And your mind, over time, becomes what you place your attention on. Place it on your limitations, and you become limited. Place it on your fears, and you become afraid. Place it on your past, and you become a historian, not an architect. Place it on your desired future, on the person you are becoming, on the goal that terrifies and excites you in equal measure. And watch what happens. The program will scream. It will tell you this is delusion. It will remind you of every time you tried and failed. It will show you a highlight reel of your worst moments. Let's scream. The scream is not a warning. It is a death rattle. The program is dying, and you are the one killing it. Here is the hidden truth. You have already succeeded. Not at the thing you want, at something harder. You have survived every single day of your life. You have endured disappointments that would have broken others. You have kept going when stopping would have been easier. That is not nothing. That is evidence. Evidence that you are stronger than the program tells you. Evidence that you have what it takes. but you have been using your strength to maintain the cage, to keep the program running, to protect yourself from a future that terrifies you because you have never let yourself truly want it. Stop protecting. Start pursuing. Not the safe version, not the backup plan, not the goal you tell people at parties. The real one. The one you whisper to yourself when the house is quiet and the masks are off. The one that feels impossible and inevitable at the same time. That goal is not a fantasy. It is a compass. It is pointing you toward the person you were meant to become. And every step you take in that direction, no matter how small, is a step out of the program. Pattern erupt. You do not need more confidence. You need more evidence. And the evidence is not something you find. It is something you create. You create it by taking one action. One small, imperfect, terrifying action toward the goal you have been hiding from. Not the whole journey. One step, then another, then another. Each step is evidence. Evidence that the program is wrong. Evidence that you are capable. Evidence that the future you want is not a fantasy, but a direction. The evidence accumulates. The program weakens. The voice gets quieter. Not because you fought it, because you starved it. Of attention, of belief, of the fear it feeds on. And one day, not long from now, you will wake up and realize you are not fighting anymore. You are building. You are moving. You are becoming. And the old voice is still there. Fainter now. A whisper you can barely hear. It says the same things it always said, but they sound different now. They sound like someone else's problem. Because they are. You have a new voice now. Not louder. Truer. A voice that says, I can. I will. I am. That voice is not magic. It is not positive thinking. It is the natural result of accumulated evidence. The proof of your own capability, written in the language of action. He'll call this definiteness of purpose. Not a wish. A decision. A decision so clear, so committed, that the mind has no room for doubt, because doubt requires uncertainty, and you have removed all uncertainty. You do not wonder if you will succeed. You know you will. Not because you are arrogant, because you have defined success as the process, not the outcome. Success is showing up. Success is taking the step. Success is refusing to let the program run your life. By that definition, you are already succeeding. Every day, you choose action over fear. Every day, you move toward the goal instead of away from it. Every day, you prove the program wrong. The success you've been waiting for is not a destination. It is a direction, and you're already walking. But you will never reach the destination if you keep walking in circles. And you have been walking in circles because the program has convinced you that the circle is safe, that the known pain is better than the unknown possibility. The unknown possibility is not danger. It is the only place where success lives. Success is unknown. By definition, you have not been there yet. You cannot know what it feels like, what it requires, what it costs. But you can know one thing. It requires leaving the circle, not with a dramatic leap, with a single step, in a new direction. Take it now, not tomorrow, not when you feel ready, not when the fear stops. The fear will not stop. It will walk with you. It will sit beside you on the journey. It will whisper in your ear at every milestone. But you do not have to listen. You do not have to obey. You only have to keep walking. The person who succeeds is not the one without fear. The person who succeeds is the one who moves anyway. You have been waiting for the fear to disappear. It will not. It cannot. Fear is not the enemy. Fear is the signal that you are finally doing something that matters. Feel it, think it, and walk. The life you want is not on the other side of fear. It is on the other side of action taken despite fear. Start. Fail. Learn. Adjust. Start again. This is not a recipe for success. This is success itself, and you have been capable of it since the beginning. You just forgot, because the program wanted you to forget. Remember now. Take one step, then another, then another. Your success is not waiting for you. It is walking beside you, matching your pace, growing with every step. Do not stop. Do not look back. Do not listen to the voice that says you cannot. That voice is a ghost. You are the one who is real. Walk.